Hey everyone, Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, recording here again for Day 2 MTG. We're playing Modern Boros Burn in Modern. Funny how that works. Playing Modern in Modern. And if this is the kind of content you enjoy, make sure to like, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Subscribing really does help. Very much appreciate it. Also, very sorry. I know this is the second episode of this, the second part of this episode, but I completely forgot last episode to mention a big thanks to new patrons who have joined me on Patreon. If you want to find out where that is, the links are in the description in the video below. Free sideboard guides go up at least every month. Other content, things like that as well. So whether you are a patron or not, those are available to you. So thank you so much to all the patrons and the new patrons we've got Zach Moeller, I believe is how it's pronounced, and our own magic celebrity, Jan de Vlaming. So Judge Jan from the Spike Feeders. If no one knows who the Spike Feeders are, they do competitive EDH content. They are fantastic. Friends with, well, I guess I'm mostly friends with Jan. But I know other people in the group as well. And then Madison Gigi Gibbons, also a member of Team WoW from channel Nikachu, if you've been following me and them since then. So big thanks to them. Sorry I forgot about it in part one. That's totally my bad. In terms of this game, again, unfortunately, we're on the draw, but this hand is great. 2 Swift Spears, 3 lands. Count me in. I'm loving it. Keep. Absolutely. And you know what? Just because we had to make our opponent wait, I'll be AGLHF. Make sure to say, our opponent was polite and patient there. Oh, are we playing Infect again? It doesn't necessarily mean Infect, but we'll see. So, unfortunately, as much as I would love to get a Swift Spear out, what do we do to the birds? We bolt the birds. The birds get bolted. Cook the goose. Bolt the bird. I don't know. What's like a blue jay or something? I don't know. Do something to the jays. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, well, that's a lot of fun. Stoneforge Mystic is in like every deck, apparently. Batterskull. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. So if they want to... How do I do this? I could attack... Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. If a Batterskull comes down, I'm in big trouble. So I could get a little greedy and attack with a Swift Spear and probably assume they won't block and then be able to skewer the critics this thing. Problem is, if they do block, I'm in big trouble. So I think I'm going to play it safe, even though I'm not really happy about it. And I'm just going to do this. Because I'm getting really tired of losing to Batterskull. It's happened a fair amount lately, and it's not fun. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So there's no blue mana yet. I don't know what I'm up against, therefore. So let's see what happens here. See what happens here. I'm willing to get 1 basic out of my deck. Kind of tapping out. I don't know if I love it against all this mana. Like something like a Spell Queller would really suck, but I mean, whatever. Okay, so there's blue mana. Okay, so this is Bant. And there's the Spell Queller. Lame. Well, on the bright side, I do still get to attack in. But not thrilled with that. Again, we just needed to not face a Batterskull. That was the big thing. We also need to stop drawing mana. Actually, that's not too bad, is it? No, I started with 3 lands in hand, so I've only drawn 1. However, starting to get a little flooded here. I wouldn't say flooded yet, but you start getting into like 5 mana. It's getting a bit much. And next turn, we might have to deal with Batterskull again anyway. So that's a bit rough. That's It's not a great draw. Okay, here's the thing. Once that Batterskull comes down next turn, I'm not getting any of these creatures anyway, so we're gonna get in for the at least 2 damage that we can now while we still have the chance. I'm gonna hold a card in my hand. Maybe I'm being a bit tricky here. Maybe I shouldn't be, but on the bright side, they have to play this Batterskull at like sorcery speed, but it is still a Batterskull hitting the table. That's not great. I mean, we do have skull cracks and things like that. What would really be nice would be something like a Searing Blaze. That would be the best, I think. So we go Searing Blaze, hit the Spell Queller. That puts them to 5. Then the Lava Spike comes back, put them to 2. I mean, it's not... I mean, but then this stupid Batterskull's here in our way. It's like not great. It's like really not great. That's not the worst. Okay, took me a minute to make sure and think it over and go through every line. I think the only possible way I win this game is if I attack in, and if they don't block, then I can Helix, the Spell Queller. That'll get me the Lava Spike. I can cast the Lava Spike, and with the Prowess triggers, that'll equal up, right? 3. That'll each be, yeah, that'll be 9. Otherwise, I mean, I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I don't see that being, even if I attack in, kill the Germ token, they're still going to gain 4 life. Then next turn, the Spell Queller won't be dead. They can equip the thing onto the Spell Queller, and and then I'm just going to get hit for 6. They'll gain 10 life. I think the only possible way that and I should have played a land first to maybe make them like more or less likely to, less likely to block or something like that. But I think this is the only way I win. And even then, I don't think I end up winning here. All right, like this is pretty much a free attack. Yeah, and they do that. Okay, so so now if we kill this, they just equip the Spell Queller. Yeah, like this is all just horrible. But I mean this game's over. I needed them to not block there. Like I don't know, maybe they were worried they were getting put into a trap or something. But there's no way to get through it. I couldn't bluff anything. Like there's nothing against them not just attacking in, and at that point I can't keep up and race. I needed this Bloodstained Mire to be almost any other spell. Almost any other card, and it just wasn't. See, and so now they go up to 10. This thing has Vigilance. That's the crazy thing. I think this card would be super strong, even if it just had Lifelink. But the fact that it has Vigilance, like you can't get through it. Yeah, I'm gonna play this out a little bit just to see what else they're playing, but I don't have a lot of hopes that this does much. Maybe the point in this game where this could have gone better is where I tried to play around a turn 3 Batterskull. I still can't even like block all this. Well, here let's maybe force them to do something. See if they have counter spells, so I know what they're playing. Like, are they playing? I was gonna say, are they playing Spell Snare? Okay, well now I know they're playing Spell Snare. I probably could have guessed that anyway, but now I know. So yeah, maybe the one turn where this could have gone differently is where I just didn't take the risk for the turn 3 Batterskull. So I needed this instead of the Bloodstained Mire earlier. And I mean, they could have like, I was gonna say they can't quite do Cryptic Command, but you know, at this point, yeah, they're just attacking in, just making sure everything stays the way it's supposed to stay. Yeah, all right. Oh, we might as well pass one more time. The fact that it has vigilance is bananas. It's pretty bananas. Sure. I guess that's true. We already knew about the path. Or being on the play. Being on the play, we would have won. We would have won if we were on the play. Okay. So Bant, Stoneblade, whatever. Well, we're going to bring in Smash. What else do we like? At least a couple smashes. I like Shrine. Maybe Shrine is not a bad play. I'm not in a racing situation. I can take out Helix. Helix isn't amazing. I don't love Searing Blaze, but it's pretty good against like. It's pretty good against a. You know, I'll take out one Blaze for a path. I'll do that. Yeah, let's go something like that. We're already pretty well set up, but yeah, we had a really good roll there. We needed to be first or yeah. Sounds great. Turn one creature, a bunch of spells, 3 lands. Absolutely keeping. Absolutely keeping. All right. So hopefully we get a game 3 here because we were really close in that game 1. Really, really close. Goblin Guide. The initials are GG for a reason. Hierarch. Oh, that's going to get bolted. That will eat a bolt. Absolutely. Ooh. Didn't play the Hierarch. So my guess is that means we're going to have a Path to Exile come down, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Or maybe they were hoping to catch us with a spell snare. That could happen too. So let's go Laugh Spike. And then let's go Rift Bolt. All right, well, you got 9 cards in hand, so unless you play something, you're going to have to discard. Sure. Assuming a land is just going to make it, all right? You don't want to play nothing and then just pitch like a spell, like a relevant spell here, I don't think. But again, they didn't play the Hierarch. And they didn't fetch it away, right? I'm not crazy, right? Hold on. Reveals Hierarch, plays Flooded Strand. Right, yeah, no, it was on turn 1. So yeah, no. They totally could have played that Hierarch. 2 turns now. And they did not. You gotta do something here, right? Force of Negation, pitching. Ooh, okay, I would have forgot about that thing. Maybe that's hoping to jump in front of my Goblin Guide here. Yeah, sure. Okay, that happens, I guess. It's ridiculous that Force of Negation doesn't cost 1 life. Force of Will costs 1 life. Force of Negation should cost 1 life. Ah. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to attack, and if they do something, then that's fine. We can deal with that then. But like you got to think they've got an ice. Oh no, because the Ice Fang doesn't even have Death Touch at the moment. All right. Well, I guess I'll cast this since it's, the Spell Queller is going to come down, or going to be able to come down after this, and that's the easiest way to get that out of my hand. Sure. Well, they wanted to draw the Spell Queller, so makes sense. But what happens is they go fetch Spell Queller, and they don't have another Force of Negation. We win, just based on what's here. So no, I'm just going to attack. Okay, I was stuck between two different positions. One, I want to use my mana as efficiently as possible and as much as I can as possible, but it seems like I don't want to just put spells into open mana. That's my other problem. So I was sort of stuck between those two different ways that this game plays. You don't want to cast your spells into open mana. You want to wait until, you've got sort of a clear path. But at the same time, you want to use as much of your mana as you can, as best as you can. And now this is like okay, well, so yeah, still no. I could have used a Boros Charm right there, but because we're on my turn, I'm like, there's Force of Negation. I don't know. Actually, that's something I could do. Nah, I'll wait. I was going to say, during their upkeep, I could just, Boros Charm them, and then have them have to use a Spell Queller or something then. But I will bolt them here. Because I definitely want to get some spells out of my hand, and sure. Sure. So now if I path this... So now if I path this and it resolves... I get to put them to 1, and then I've got lethal 2 different ways. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So we saw Ice Fang Quaddle, so maybe this is better. We also saw Spell Queller. They still had the Stoneforge, which means they're still going to have Batter Skull. Maybe I don't need Shrine. Maybe Shrine is too cute. Maybe Shrine's too cute. It's gotta be good, right? It's gotta be good. It it requires an answer. This is really hard to make a cut. Maybe Eidolon's a bit... Nah. Okay, I'll take out one Eidolon on the draw. But that feels like it might be wrong. Hand is great. Goblin Guides, Searing Blaze, 3 lands. Awesome. Keep. Yeah. Big fan. And again, no turn 1 play. Again, happy to see that. They could be playing Timely Reinforcements. That's another card. But, so because of that, I will be a little bit aggressive with my life total here. Oop. Alright, draw a Hallowed Fountain. Alright. Goblin Guide is a good turn 1 play. So the one thing we gotta hope against is like Stoneforge into Force of Negation. That would be bad. Actually, I guess I could play around that by using Lightning Bolt. I could do that. Well, we'll attack in and see what happens. Because, like, this is so strong. Oh, 2 of them? Let's attack. See what happens. Ugh. That's the card I hadn't thought of. Alright, so basically I have to choose, do I think they have a Force of Negation or do I think they don't? If they have a Force of Negation, it means I'm dealing with a Batterskull, which sucks. I don't want to lose to a Batterskull. I don't want to lose to a Batterskull. Okay, awesome. So I made the right choice. They exiled another Force of Negation. They had 2 of them. Alright, well, lucky for me, I made the right choice. You gotta be kidding me. They had 3 Force of Negations in hand? Yeah, so they had 3 Force of Negations. Great. So there was no way I was ever killing the Stoneforge Mystic. Fantastic. That's great. That's just great. That's a dunked on moment. That's what that is. I'll say that. Force Negation, exile, Force Negation. Force Negation, exile to Fairy. Wow. Okay, well, now what do we do? So we attack in, they put a Batterskull in. Okay, I think what I need to do is play a Swift Spear. And pass the turn. And I guess we hold up a Skullcrack. Maybe we draw another land, and then I can like double Searing Blaze or something like that. That seems like pretty much the only way I'm going to get through this. But we do have a way to deal with it. That's, I guess, the one nice thing. If they just attack in, I've got good blocks. So, yeah, okay. So this actually worked out pretty well. Not exactly the way I want, but it is in a way that I can hypothetically come back. Unless they have like another Force Negation, then it's like, okay, well, whatever. Like, what are you gonna do? Would you let me? Thank you. The problem here is that they know they can't just attack in with the Batterskull now. That's the one problem. And I mean, it makes them, do this, but attack! Do it! It's almost like they know what they're doing. Land. Wow! We got there! Okay. So that's how this works, right? That's how I have to do this. I kill the Batterskull and I get them for 6? Yeah. Okay. Done. Done. That's like the only way that this was going to work. And we get to attack in with the Swift Spear. If you have another Force Negation, I'm going to lose my mind. You only have 2 cards in hand. You cannot have another Force Negation. I mean, you can, but you can't. I attack in with both. So what happens if they have to block? Do I just let them eat the Goblin Guide? And then take 3? Go to 2? That sounds pretty good, actually. Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll give you the option of which creature to trade with. Sure. That's also fine. I'm also okay with that. All right. Ugh. Well, makes sense. All right. Didn't find anything. Okay. So they play another land, and then they can just equip this thing. But we get draws. That's pretty good. You probably have to block here, I think, right? If you don't block, you lose. Oh, that's not true. They could have a counterspell in hand. Right? Wait, did I play a land this turn? Sorry, I gotta double check this. Okay, my turn. Attack. Okay, I did not play a land this turn. That's not bad either. But if they just play a land, then they... Yeah, no. So this has to go away. Oh no! They blocked! Oh no! Ugh. I can't believe I'm... Oh my god. And of course I'm recording this game. Oh god, that's so bad. That's... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh, I played this game so well. I managed to fight back from that brutal blowout from Force of Negation to have that happen. Oh, and it gets an exalted trigger. Of course it does. Oh my god. Of course it does. Of course it does. Okay. If I draw a bolt, then I win. I have to choose now between just killing this hierarch. No, we just have to kill this thing. Oh, it's so brutal. I could have just drawn a bolt and won, but whatever. Oh my god, I can't. In my mind, in my mind it got in because of course it did, right? Oh, that's so brutal. So, oh my god. Play the hierarch. I don't think they have. Okay, they can't equip that yet, so that's good news. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, come on! Oh my god. I am so bad at playing around this card. I am so bad at interacting with this card. Every time an opponent plays this card against me, I forget how it works or I forget what it does. It's the worst. It's the absolute, utter worst. I don't know how to play against Batterskull. It's embarrassing. Every time I play against it, it is embarrassing. Well, you know what? It's a good deck, and our opponent had great manners. They said, "Good luck against the rest, win the rest of the league for you." They said, "Well played, good games." Well, if you saw if you see the replay, you'll see no, I kind of punted it away at the end. But either way, good job on our opponent for manners and etiquette, and it's only a loss if you don't learn from it. So I'm going to continue to learn from this mistake until I don't. And I actually learned my lesson, so yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna just keep, because this is modern now. Stoneforge, Batterskull, this is modern. So hopefully you enjoyed most of the match. Has been Andrew, day 2 Dryden. I will see you in round 3.